Great.
Okay, wow. Okay. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to the Elite Debaters meeting. Before we begin, may I request you to pay attention to the following points. Please make sure that the microphone is off during the meeting unless you are requested to speak. You can keep your camera on during the meeting, but please put it off if you want to move away of the camera. As in Zoom meeting, you know best the emergency exit at your location. Please, for any emergency, follow your location safety instructions. Let us refrain from chatting using the chat box while speaker is speaking. Use the chat in the 1-minute feedback or when requested from presenters. You can raise the hand tool if there are any questions. All right. Let us have positive environment. Let us read the Toastmasters Club mission all together. I think I will read it for you. The mission of Toastmasters Club: we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Now, let me introduce the president of Elite Debaters Club, DTM Ram Kumar. Please let us welcome him with a big round of applause. DTM Ram Kumar.
Thank you, DTM Sangeeta, for a professional introduction and helping us opening the meeting on time. Welcome, Moni boss. Thank you. I welcome one and all. Good evening. This is DTM Ram Kumar, President of Elite Debaters Toastmasters Club from Kuwait, District 20. Friends, today is a special day. India is full of festivals like DTM Wafa highlighted. And today we have festivals Rakhi, Raksha Bandhan, Rakhi Purnami, sister ties Rakhi on the wrist, and the brother ensures her protection for entire lifetime, protection of her sister from all the adversities with love, compassion. At the same time, today we also celebrate in India, southern part of India, Onam. Happy Onam to everyone who ever here. And another special occasion is today Elite Debaters debate competition. I welcome you all to the PT number 74. And wonderful debate, exciting moments, exciting leaders, exciting moments of wisdoms, I should say, because each one, though they are one team, and being a member of Elite Debaters, they'll be debating against one another, affirmative versus negative team. And we have very interesting and challenging, at the same time, very entertaining topic. Wonderful topic chosen by our VP Education, Suhan Abdul Munaf. And it was a prepared topic now. Earlier, we were having an impromptu debate. We are emerging to prepared debates now. And they have given a lot of time, dedicated themselves to learn more, do more, grow more, be more, and give more today. And let us, before I go ahead, let me start with a new member I see here, Mohandas D. Sir, can I have your quick introduction? Who introduced you? The member introduction. We have a guest, Mohandas. Can you unmute and introduce yourself? Yes, sir. Please.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome to Elite Debater, sir. Thank you.
My name is Mohandas. I am from Al Khobar, Saudi Arabia. I am the member of Palaivana Tamil Solvendaral Mandram, Kuwait.
Welcome.
Under the presidency of DTM Murali Manohar Annadatta. He only invited me for this debate contest. Good evening to all of you guys. And I am very much interested to witness the debate along with you. Back to you.
Welcome and stay back till the end. And I hope you will join us soon and be with us, stay with us, and enjoy with us. Now let me put to Toastmaster Binu Jacob. Can you unmute yourself and introduce who introduced you? Welcome to LA Debaters.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening to one and all. It is a pleasure to join with all of you for this debate competition as well. I represent myself from Timber Talkers, who's headed by President DTM Rohena. I wish and I hope it will be an enjoyable competition. Thank you so much.
Welcome, sir. Thank you. And pleasure to see you. Thank you, Rohena, for that, for sending the invitation. Now we have Nitesh Jacob, the immediate past data director. Please, can you unmute yourself, Nitesh? Welcome to LA Debaters.
Thank you. Thank you, DTM Ramkumar, for welcoming me. That's last time I was I'm interested to see this debate session today.
Very good.
Hope we'll have a great meeting ahead. Thank you.
Thank you for joining last time. Yes, you were indeed a very good exemplary leader too. Thank you. Jumana Dalal, Toastmaster Jumana Dalal, please welcome to LA Debaters. Can I have a quick introduction from you? Madam Jumana, can you unmute yourself? With that, because we are running out of time, let me invite everybody once again. Good evening and welcome to LA Debaters Toastmasters meeting number 74. Without further ado, I would like to open this meeting with a great applause. Can we have a round of applause for everybody? Please cheer them up, and make them winner today. And I believe that everybody is a winner. Give your best. That's what is important, because we learn from each other. Now, without further ado, I would like to request our wonderful, I am the Toastmaster of the day. You know, the theme for today is up your game. Up your game. Whenever we talk about the games, we talk about what it comes to your mind. Moni, what it comes to your mind when you talk about the game? What's your favorite game? Moni?
Hi, good evening all. Am I audible?
Yeah, we are audible and visible. Thank you.
Yeah, even though for all the Malayalis and non-Malayalis, happy Onam, first of all.
Very good.
Game means debate game, you mean, right?
Any game, what it comes to your mind when you talk about games, up your game.
You see,
Today's theme is game, so we are going to have a little fun about the game. What it means to you when you're a child, what was the game you were to play?
You see, I have to say only just one sentence. Train yourself for the marathon, not for the sprint.
Wow.
Understood.
Excellent.
You see, you win some, you lose some, but it's at the end, it's to put your best effort. If not today, tomorrow, you will have your day.
Excellent. Well said. To me, game is nothing but a spirit, a sportsman spirit you need to have. Winning or losing doesn't matter. Every time we need to up our game, whether in personal life or professional life. When we go attempt, how many times we attempted the exam? When we are a child, you never know that we are going to fail, but we give an attempt. And today, we are engineers, some are doctors, some are philanthropists, some are novelists, some are writers, and some are debaters who are here, who joined us today. Isn't it? So don't you quit. Give your best, whatever the game you play. Perhaps some people are basketball players, football players, cricketers. We had the choice, isn't it? We all make a choice in our life. Today, we made a choice of debating with each other with a wonderful topic we have. And you have chosen to be a affirmative debater. And some of them made a choice to become a negative speaker. So I advise everybody, winning or losing doesn't matter. What matters is learning. What matters is engaging ourselves, our thought process with our ideas, emotions, and the statistics, the figures. And really, this debate will not stop you. It is unstoppable, because the way you give your speech, the way you do the summary, it all depends on your hard work, your preparation, that shows end of the day the results, which means you are trying to meticulously perform and you are trying to up your game to win or to lose. So as per Vivekananda, up your game. If you lose, you will guide. If you win, you will lead the team. So nevertheless, don't you quit. And now, let me introduce the timer for you. Today's timer, Toastmaster Satvik Bhikumandala. Timer. So, yeah, can you say hi to me?
Hello, sir. Hi.
Yes. Can you introduce yourself, timer?
Yes, my name is Sai Satvik and I'm from India. I was supposed to take a temporary position of my father, Sridhar Bhikumandala, but it turned out to be I'm permanent member now for
excellent.
For a
Welcome
year
to
now.
the Elite Debaters. We are glad to have you here. And we have Elite, a member of Elite Debaters Toastmasters Club, Madam
Yes.
Wafa Salman. She will be the meeting host and work counter. We don't introduction for her. And I will quickly move to our debate moderator. She is DTM Rohena Akil. And before I introduce her, she is also our club ExCom Vice President, Public Relations. Please give them all a round of applause, friends, guests, and Toastmasters. She did an amazing job having a poster circulated widely in the social media, Instagram, Facebook, and believe me, our elite debaters also reached to Toastmaster International President Desk. Thank you, Rohena. Thank you all ExCom leaders, Suhan, Moni Boss, and Annadatta Murli Manohar, one and all. I welcome you all once again. And since we are running out of time, without further ado, please put your hands together to welcome our distinguished Toastmaster, Sangeeta Animolan. Distinguished Toastmaster Sangeeta Animolan, she is our tabletop master today. She has taken a crucial role for the first time, but she will make us, everybody, enthralled with a newness, with a new table topic as the first time. Welcome, DTM Sangeeta Animolan. All yours.
Thank you, President. Good evening, Toastmasters. Are you all ready for the table topic session? Raise your hand if yes. All right. Okay, I have 5 topics here. Now, table topics is for you to speak on the spot. It's an impromptu speech. It's between 1 to 2 minutes. Like, where's the timer? Can I know who is the timer here?
Yeah. Timer
okay,
is
timer.
5
Yeah.
Okay, so the timer will show you the time. If it's like 1 minute, it will be shown green color. And if it's 1.5, yet amber. And 2 minutes, it will be red. So you will be given another 30 seconds, okay? 2 minutes, 30 seconds. If not, you will be disqualified. But since this is a debate club, you still can talk, but try to speak within 1 to 2 minutes, okay? All right. So if you're ready, I will call those Toastmasters members who does not have any roles. Would you like to volunteer?
You want Toastmaster Wafa Salman to begin?
Yes, why not? Madam DTM Wafa, we would like to choose you to go first with the table topics. Mashallah. Good. Congratulations. Welcome, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, I have chosen the topics related to the debate team today. So it's all about love and relationships. Are you ready, DTM Wafa?
Ready.
All right. You can pin the timer.
I did.
I will copy paste the topic in the chat box. Actually, that will be saving our time. All right. So I have taken some quotes and this is your quote. Let me check. Okay. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll be happy. If you get a bad one, you will be a philosopher. Socrates. DTM Wafa, by all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll be happy. If you get a bad one, you will be a philosopher. DTM Wafa.
Up your game, ma'am. Up your game. That's great.
Table topics master, fellow Toastmasters, debaters, and guests. Good evening. Socrates, well said. And thank God I'm not a philosopher. And that's the good thing, that people encourage others to get married, because at the end, if you are happy or not happy, you will benefit out of that, either by being a philosopher and have a legacy and people will follow your steps, or be happy at marriage with a good wife. Now, talking about happiness is something related to our mindset. I go with the quote, yes, marriage in both ways get you benefit and let you learn something else. But being happy, you yourself will put what makes you happy. And defining what makes you happy will make you happy. If you will say that my happiness is by being healthy, which is people, they thought about it now in the pandemic, when they are losing their health with a small disease or big disease or a pandemic, then they will discover that health is the most important thing in life. So if we are healthy, we should be happy. So happiness definition, it differ between all of us. Each one of us think of happiness in a different way. In both ways, going to the marriage, I encourage people to get married if they want to stay happy by being a philosopher or being in a happy relationship. Though people who are not convinced in that, I'm with you, because being a philosopher is not what I'm looking for, and happiness is not the marriage itself for me. So that is my recall in the statement. Back to you, Table Topics.
Wow.
Thank you, DTM Wafa. Please give a round of applause. I think Socrates wrote that with man on his mind, and how would it be if it was like women? If you get a good husband, you'll be happy. If you get a bad one, what will be?
Sangeeta, I have a DTM Sangeeta. We cannot hear your
Yes.
voice clearly. Your voice has gone suddenly low. We can hear you, but very low. Can you check on your voice? Thank you. Appreciate.
Can you hear me now?
Not like
No,
before
we
it was
cannot hear.
good. Before
it was good. When you said husband for Wafa, the voice went down.
Okay. What's wrong? Okay.
So don't mention my name again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, okay.
Please
I think
go ahead.
Socrates doesn't like me to change his quotes. All right, moving on. Any volunteers? Anyone?
Mohan Das, can you give it a try? So,
Okay,
yeah,
please, yeah.
Okay, he's ready. Mohan Das.
Master
Thank you, sir.
Das, are you ready?
Yes, yes, please.
Please spin the timer. Okay,
Timer is,
Yeah, okay.
timer
done.
is, okay.
Okay, I will paste the code in the chat box. Okay. When a man opens a car door for his wife, it's either a new car or a new wife. This quote is from Prince Philip. Okay, Toastmaster Mohan Das, when a man opens a car door for his wife, it's either a new car or a new wife. Toastmaster Mohan Das.
Unfortunately, I have one wife, and always she is new wife for me. Good evening, Toastmasters. It's a funny topic and very lovely topic. Just now, she listened. My wife was with me. The thing when you told about the philosopher, she laughed and she ran away. Now another topic comes with a new wife, a new car. Both new, I love. Either way. When I opened the car, there is a beautiful lady was sitting. Oh my God. I was speechless. I was flying on the high. Why? Because the lady seems to be similar to my wife. The same dress, same facial expressions, same way how my wife was sitting on the car next to me. Just I open up. It's my dream. Yes, same lady was sitting and seeing outside. That is my wife only. Unfortunately, she is my wife, and always she is my wife. And I don't want to say anything more because I am at home. I need dinner now. Back to you.
Excellent attempt. Very good, Mohan. Now, can we ask
Thank you,
Vinny
Toastmaster.
Jacob? Vinny Jacob, are
Okay,
you
he said,
ready?
unfortunately, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, he said that unfortunately, so it's recorded. Be careful when you share this video with your wife. All right, who is the next speaker?
DTM Darin, our division director.
Do we have a female
Welcome,
speaker?
DTM. Yeah, DTM Darin.
This is
Can
very
you
suitable for
can
a
you
female.
unmute yourself, DTM Darin? Acha, DTM Darin. Yes. Would you like to give a try to the
I
table
would like
topic?
to listen to you.
Just go ahead. We'll try.
Let's give a try. No problem.
Are you ready, Toastmaster Darin?
DTM Darin.
Or
Okay.
DTM Darin, sorry.
Yeah, it's
Can
okay,
you pin
but
the timer?
stay with me.
Can you please find the timer?
Okay, I will try to be with you,
Okay.
but I didn't try it before.
Okay, so do you know the rules and all that?
Yeah, she knows.
She knows, yeah, DTM, right? No, because she said she want to follow. How about the timer? Have you pinned the timer?
About me?
No, have you pinned the timer?
Sangeeta, it's okay. But she knows the timing. She's a distinguished
It's okay.
master. Yeah, please give it up.
Okay. So this is your topic. Husbands are like wine. They take a long time to mature. DTM Darin, husbands are like wine. They take a long time to mature. DTM Darin.
My God. Actually, I'm single. So, yeah, really, I'm not ready for that. But
If you have another topic, please can you change DTM Sangeeta?
yes, please.
Yeah, better. Give her a topic, something. Okay.
Okay, can I talk about debates?
Topic master will
One
ensure that.
I cannot hear
Yeah,
your
she
voice.
must be. She must have another topic for you because.
Yes,
Okay,
don't worry, DTM Darin. I have another topic for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
it will be better.
People say you can't live without love, but I think oxygen is more important. DTM Darin, people say you can't live without love, but I think oxygen is more important.
Okay, today I cannot say
Fine.
something not prepared. So yeah, I think someone else can take
It's
this
okay.
role.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
DTM Darin, I can understand. Thank you very much. Can we ask Rachna Mehta or somebody who can come forward?
Laiba is also.
Yeah, Laiba. Yes,
Yeah,
thank you.
Laiba or Rachna.
Yeah, hi. Can you please come again? What am I asked about?
Okay, Toastmaster Rachna. People say you can't live without love, but I think oxygen is more important.
Okay.
Rachna, Toastmaster Rachna, people say you can't live without love, but I think oxygen is more important.
Yeah, oxygen is important, but I guess the way you take your breath is really counts about your health and well-being. When you are in love, the hormones that are released when you're happy actually makes you fills up more of oxygen inside. So yes, oxygen is important for survival. Love is good for living. So they go hand in hand for me. Thank you. That's all from my side.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Reshna. All right. Can we go for one more?
Yeah, one last will be Laiba.
Suhan,
Yes,
you
I
want
was
to try?
talking. No, I was saying that Toastmaster Laiba can give a try.
Okay.
Toastmaster Laiba, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you can give your topic to her now, Geeta.
Toastmaster, okay. Sorry, what's her name again? Laiba.
Yes, Laiba.
Okay. Now I can see you, Toastmaster Laiba. Okay. Here you go. Marry a man your own age. As your beauty fades, so will his eyesight. Toastmaster Laiba. Marry a man your own age. As your beauty fades, so will his eyesight.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master, for giving me such a difficult topic to speak. Okay, let me think. Yes, I agree. Marry a person who is of your age or who is younger than you, but not older than you, especially not older 20 years or 10 years. So yes, but right now I'm too young for this marriage or these kind of questions. So right now a straight line is coming in my mind and I don't know what to speak, but somehow this is a table topic and I have to speak. So what do you think? Table Topic Master, what are your thoughts? You will marry a person of your age,
me?
or a person older than your age.
No, it doesn't matter what age group he is. If I will adjust to that thing, if he's 20, I will act like 20. If he's 40, I will act like 40. It doesn't matter. I will not let him go.
It's good to know. It's glad to hear that.
Okay, Toastmaster Laiba.
Yes.
Toastmaster Laiba.
Yes, I'm hearing.
Okay, are you happy with that answer?
Yes, I am.
Okay, don't be so serious. All right. Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Laiba. Thank you so much. All right.
And thank you so much.
One more speaker.
Binu Jacob.
Thank you.
Binu Jacob, can you unmute if you're okay with it? Can you take one topic? Binu? Yes, he's ready.
Binu is part of the debate. So let's give it to somebody.
It's okay. Sangeeta, please give him a topic.
Okay. Toastmaster Binu, are you ready?
Yeah, I'll give a try. Thank you.
Okay. Behind every successful man is a surprised woman. Toastmaster Binu, behind every successful man is a surprised woman.
Good evening, Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Behind every successful man, there is a surprised woman. I totally agree with it because most of the time, according to the nature of women, we know that they are critical of men at most times. So when a man is successful, she always has a chance to get surprised. Of course, women are there behind every successful man, but it is a possibility that she can get surprised all the more when a man gets really successful. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Please give him a round of applause, everybody. Virtual applause, please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. And hope that you enjoyed this impromptu session. And thank you, Toastmaster Leiber, for giving me that impromptu speech as well. Okay, now it's 12 a.m. Malaysian time and 7 p.m. Kuwait time. Back to you, President.
Thank you, DTM Sangeeta Animolan. What an amazing topic, such enthralling and entertaining topics you have presented. We wish every time you get up with the table topics, you are unique actually, isn't it? I believe everybody agrees. If you agree with me, she did amazing. I never felt that she's a first timer or the table topic master. It was really good. Thank you and keep it up. Well done, DTM Sangeeta Animolan. Now we are not falling short of time. We are trying to save our time because it's a debate. Everybody's excited. The exciting moments have come. And I wish everybody all the debaters to switch on the videos. And before we start, I would like to check everyone. First, I will check with VP Suhan. Are we good to go? Excellent. My VP, Vice President, Education, DTM Suhan. Let me check and debate moderator, you are here. That's good. And I would also like to give a try to Madam Wafa as a host and co-host as a meeting host and the vote counter too. DTM Wafa, you are there. Can I have your thumbs up?
I am.
Excellent. So everybody is here. Now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Elite Debaters meeting number 74 with an exciting topic. I will not announce, but without further ado, I would like to give this stage, the moments to up each one of your game, not just one game, with your team spirit. Together, everyone achieves more. Affirmative and negative team. May the best debater win tonight, and may the best debate team win. Please, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome a wonderful debate moderator, the great debater. Last time she won the best debate award in the Elite Debaters, distinguished Toastmaster, Elite Debaters, Vice President, Public Relations, DTM Rohena Akil. Welcome, DTM Rohena. Tanveer, all yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day. Good evening to all my lovely debaters and guests. Oh, I see it's a full house and I'm here too. I love to watch debating, and I'm sure you all are waiting eagerly to see what comes next, what's going to happen today, who will win this fight. My name is Rohena Akil, and I will be the moderator for the debate. As a moderator, I will just be moderating between each and every speaker so that there are no glitches. Now, let me give you a brief description how this debate will proceed. As you know, the debate topic today, we are going to be doing a prepared debate. So you all know the topic. It's been all over the news. You all watch the news channels today evening? Okay, so if you have not watched it, then let me tell you that this debate, this topic, the resolution that today is all about is that resolved that live-in relationships are better than marriages. I know, got us all excited, didn't it? Well, as with the rules that we have set out in succeeding debates, the speaking sequence is going to be as follows. Note that the timings for the constructive speeches would be 4 minutes. The cross-examination timer, please make note of all this. The cross-examination is going to be for 2 minutes, while the summary is going to be for 3 minutes. Do I get the timer to explain the rules, rule again, or is the timer aware of it? Timer, please, kindly.
Yeah, please explain him the rules.
Yeah, timer, please unmute and just explain.
So for the constructive speech, I need to note the speech for 4 minutes, and I need to turn into green at 3 minutes 30 seconds. to Amber at 3 minutes 40 seconds, and to Red at 3 minutes 50 seconds, and mute the speaker at 4 minutes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
And for, okay. Thank you so much. Debaters, please come forward and take your place as I call your name. Just show me your hands raised. The captain of the affirmative team is Toastmaster Suhan Abdul Munaf. And his teammates are Toastmaster Patricia Nanteza and Toastmaster Angelina Pedrokovic. I'm so sorry, I'm not able to pronounce that part, but I think I got it right. The captain of the negative team is distinguished Toastmaster Anadata Murli Manohar, and his teammates are Toastmaster Moni Bose and Toastmaster Binu Jacob. So we have all our debaters in the room. Let me just remind you all that heckling is not allowed. Nobody can heckle the other one. And well, this is it. Let us learn, have fun, and enjoy. Let the presentation of the arguments begin. Let's get on with our affirmative.
Toastmaster,
Yes.
I think Toastmaster Murli has.
Yes. Kindly,
Yeah,
please.
there is no 4 minutes. It's only 5 minutes for the captains and 3 minutes for the successive players. So there is no 4 minutes.
No, the first constructive speech is for 4 minutes.
5 minutes.
It is 5 minutes. Tityam Rohena, it is 5 minutes.
Okay, okay,
Thank
it's
you.
5 minutes, fine. So the summary is 3 minutes, right?
And even the team players, other team players, second and third speakers have only 3 minutes.
They have 3 minutes, okay. So it's 5 minutes for the captain, and then for the other team members, it's going to be for 3 minutes, their constructive speech. Okay, so let's welcome the captain of the affirmative team. With the resolution, resolves that live-in relationships are better than marriages. Let me call upon Toastmaster Suhan Abdul Munaf on stage to deliver his constructive speech.
Okay, Toastmaster Rohena, am I audible to you?
Yes, you are audible.
Worthy opponents, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear friends, let me ask you, what is love? Love is a beautiful emotion that brings two people together, irrespective of caste or creed. In order to enhance that love, the couples need to spend more time with each other. This is when the choice of live-in, relationship, and marriages come into play. As an affirmative team, we strongly believe that live-in relationships are better than marriages. I would like to state our term definitions as follows. Live-in relationship, legally termed as cohabitation. According to the Legal Information Institute, the primary arrangement between two individuals who live together as spouses or unmarried couples. Better, something fruitful. Marriage, a formal union and social and legal contract between two individuals that unites their lives legally, economically, and emotionally. Our team will put forth arguments to prove our case based on the following three contentions. Number one, benefits of living together, that will be covered by me. Number two, independence and freedom of choice, that will be covered by Patricia. Compatibility, that will be covered by Toastmaster Angelina. Let me talk to you about marriage. If we see earlier, aging back to 1950s, marriage was an institution abided by law and socially accepted by people on their presence. Marriages happen mainly arranged either for the sake of social status or for the personal or social gains. Moreover, women especially become dependent on their husbands as they were not educated and they were not allowed to study. They were not even allowed to go out of the house. They were expected to stay home within the four walls or the four corners of the house. Those days, women were not educated and men had to force their right over them. That led to physical and mental torture. Then become a victim of marriage, where they were expected to keep mum and please near and dear ones and never raise a voice for the sake of society we live in. Therefore, this concept of marriage shall not be made obligatory. This is why I believe in the Institute of Marriage, that I don't believe in the, this is why I don't believe in the institution of marriage where only we have to please people for the sake of society. Now, we live in a modern world where women are empowered and well educated, that they have a right to raise their voice and a right to choose a partner. Today, every millennium believes that bond that binds marriage is obligatory for them, and a choice in a relationship that resembles marriage but without its obligation and responsibilities. This is when the live-in relationship engages. This arrangement is usually entered into by consent, either to test compatibility before marriage or simply to avoid the hassles of a formal marriage. Keeping in mind the reason, the number of couples who choose a live-in relationship before marriage is increasing. They enjoy being in relationship as there is no fear of getting divorced. There is a mutual respect, lesser responsibilities, and there is no legal hassles. According to the study done by PEW Research Center, 78% of young adults living in the USA prefer to live in without marriage because of love and faithfulness. What more does the partner look from another? While living together, they get to know each other well, and they adopt the partner habits, likes and dislikes, sharing cost of expenses, etc. That can lead to a stronger bond and greater life. That's why we believe that living relationships are better than marriages. Over to you.
Thank you so much, affirmative captain. Now I would like to call the captain from the negative team, DTM Annadatta Murli Manohar. Can I please hear your audio just to see if you are audible enough?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Okay, are you ready for your 2-minute cross-examination?
I am ready, but I want to know whether affirmative man is ready.
He is ready. What about the timer? Timer, are you ready?
One minute.
Yes, I am ready.
Can I request negative to Moni? Because we are in a meeting, would appreciate if you can stop smoking in the interest of the public. Thank you for understanding. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so if you're ready, we will start the 2-minute cross-examination.
I'm ready.
Over to you.
Toastmaster Suhan, fantastic point. Excellent. I'm sure you know some of the people who are in the present situation, in this present era after 1950. Do you think that all the people who are married are uneducated now?
At present, no.
They are not educated?
I mean, at present, sorry, they are educated, but previously they were not.
How you think they have gone into marriage, then living lively relationship?
I mean, if it is previously, it was like, you know, people have like.
I'm talking about present scenario. 1950 is almost 60 years, 70 years old. Are they educated? Are they forced to get married?
In somewhere this is happening yet now.
Somewhere, not always. Yes. Okay. You said the topic is whether it is better. So it is not. You said about an institute from USA showing about 78%. Do you think USA is the only place in the world we are talking about livelihood in the world? So is this applicable in other countries?
Applicable, but not in some countries. Like if you take Middle East and Middle East is like little bit of a problem is there for
The
them.
resolution does not talk about USA, it talks about general. So you're sure live-in relationship will not go ahead with everybody. Very good. Then you said it's obligatory. How many of us, people who are married, are obligatory? They are not allowed to go out, or they still have the divorce facility? Why are they not going?
Why? Because it's like a very heavy tension to look forward to. I mean, if you have to think of divorce, you have to think it many times, because it's not easy thing to do.
So that shows that livelihood is not relationship is not good. Okay, bye.
Thank you so much. Now we will hear the negative constructive speech from the captain.
Thank you very much, moderator. And we have three people, myself, Toastmaster Moni, as well as Toastmaster Binu. They'll be covering some of the subject, but I'm going to be talking mostly about this. I'm going to be against this motion and say that marriages are better than live-in relationship. Research indicates that marriage can promote better mental and physical among partners as opposed to being in live-in relationship. Today, live-in relationship is a commonplace like as getting married, if not more. Almost every couple, they in a committed long-term relationship cohabitates today. Some then take the plunging into the marriage. To others, the idea becomes redundant since they are already sharing their lives and doing so without getting involved in the formalities and obligations that come from within the institution of marriage. That is what Suhan says. However, the key difference between marriage and live-in relationship lies in the legal rights that you can claim as someone's spouse versus partners living together. If you and your partner find yourself at crossroads in your relationship where you are contemplating whether you need to get married or is living together, you have to weigh the pros and cons. Here are some factors which I would like to show you. One is relationship dynamics. A marriage, especially in India, Middle East, and most of the other countries, is an alliance between families, whereas live-in relationship is essentially between two partners. That can be good or a bad thing depending upon your outlook in life and what you want from your relationship. If you cling into the idea of playing like a daughter or son-in-law or live-in relationship, may be the way to go. But if you have a traditional outlook towards relationship, marriage will make you feel more secure. Children in marriage. If having children is your life's vision, then that becomes an important aspect to factor in which when making the marriage versus live-in relationship. There are no clear laws governing the rights of children born to couples in a live-in relationship, especially in countries like the Middle East and India. However, going through the precedents established by the Supreme Court, as our worthy opponent said, such children have right of legitimacy, maintain property and custody, provided the cohabited partners meet the certain criteria. Then again, such precedents can be challenged in court and a fresh verdict obtained. In short, bringing a child into a live-in relationship can prove to be a complicated affair if things go south between you and your partner. On the other hand, in a marriage, a child's rights are fully secured, but should a marriage and custody battles often become a sore point. Third, commitment is a key difference between marriage and relationship. The Delhi High Court in India has given in Alok Kumar versus State and ANR in 2010 described a live-in relationship as walk-in and walk-out relationship. It's a contract of living together which is renewed every day by the parties and can be terminated by either of the party without the consent of the other party, and one party can walk out at any time. Research also shows that cohabitation is not always a well thought out decision. Couples often slide into cohabitation just like that and say it happened one day without understanding the mutual commitment or discussing. So from the very beginning, a live-in relationship starts suffering from commitment issues. When you are contemplating the all-important marriage or live-in relationship decision, the societal and legal perceptions are crucial aspects to mull over. So that is the thing. Better health is a factor to consider in marriage or in live-in relationship. Research indicates that marriage can promote better mental and physical among partners as opposed to staying single or being in living relationship. A lower incidence of chronic disease and higher recovery rate among married couples is associated with greater acceptance and emotional stability one experiences the traditionally approved institution of marriage. Health is a factor to consider. Relationship comes in all forms and shapes today, and there is no handbook to ascertain if one is better than the other. More often than not, that decision depends upon your individual choice and circumstances. That said, the marriage is one that you will need to live with for a long time to come, and as such, that decision should not be made lightly. And I agree that marriage is a long-term relationship, and that is the best one than the live-in relationship. Over to you, moderator.
Thank you so much, Captain. Help me welcome our second speaker from the affirmative team for the cross-examination. Toastmaster Patricia Nanteza. Can I just hear your audibility? Can you say something? Hello, I can hear that. Yes, you are audible. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much, Vidya Murali. I can now hear you.
I'm ready. Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Did you say marriage is yours or for your family happiness? I just need to confirm that.
Yes.
And you also said that it's only in marriages that better health happens. Could you confirm that?
Yes, of course it is. Can I ask somebody?
You only said that in marriages that they have a complicated relationship.
Of course, yes.
Okay, and I also want to find out, do you say that it's only in living relationships that people will have complaints, will have issues to do with their relationship?
Yes, of course. I can see there are many occasions, very many examples, live examples available where due to live-in relationship, they are not able to succeed in even in their personal goals of staying. That purpose is lost and they get into a bad situation, unhealthy situations.
Okay, I just have one final question. Don't you think health is a personal responsibility?
No, health is a combination of many factors in life. It is not a personal thing. Everything depends upon how you react with the society.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Now let us hear the second speaker in affirmative with her constructive speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Patricia Nanteza.
When are you getting married? That is one of the most common questions that you get as an adult. However, today's world, in this question, it's not as relevant as it was before. Allow me to tell you why living relationships are much more better than marriages. And I will say this with 2 points: freedom of choice and independence. Independence means you can do something by yourself, while freedom of choice means there are no unnecessary restrictions or rules. Marriage and living relationships are choices that should be free from societal pressures. One might believe in the idea of holy matrimony, but one should not be criticized for the choice they make or the decision to consider to live. Okay? I will tell you why I believe there is freedom in living relationships. Couples go about their lives as they want without thinking about unnecessary rules and conventions that arise from the social pressure and legal bonds. There is financial freedom, and you will agree with me that there is a high degree of respective financial freedom because a couple shares expenses, unlike in a marriage where there is a norm that it's only the husband to meet the financial obligations. There is freedom of options. For live-in relationship, you have the freedom of option because it's not yet a marriage covenant. And research tells us that human beings behave much more better when they know they can lose a great opportunity. So in living, you get comfortable. There is freedom of doing what is right, flexibility of honing self-respect to one another, to do more, to be more, and to grow more without hindrances in every aspect, such as adoption of children, living in a modest lifestyle, having healthy relationships with less communal laws of marriage commitments. There are lesser responsibilities in living relationships. Families don't need to come with their interferences, and there is no need for unnecessary compromises, which are often looked at as important in marriages. You can share duties without pressure of parents or relatives. There are independent values in a living relationship, because living relationships are opportunities to have a realistic expectation or realistic expectation. A couple does not give up on core values and therefore figure out what is important so that they don't lose sight of an opportunity to learn to be interdependent. The freedom and independence brings about mutual respect, and this happens both in their.
Thank you so much. Now I would like to welcome the second negative speaker, Toastmaster Moni Boss, to do the cross-examination.
Yeah. Good evening, all. Am I audible to all?
Yes, you are.
Yes. Good evening.
Just a second. Toastmaster Patricia, can you please unmute? Yeah, okay. Timer, you may start.
Yeah, good evening, Patricia. That was a nice speech. Hope you are doing fine. I have just a few questions to ask. You told that, okay, live-in relationship gives freedom of choice. Do you think that, like, a marriage doesn't give the same?
They don't.
Why you are saying so? How you will validate yourself with that?
Marriages believe that there is a dominant, well, the husband is dominant and final decision maker. In living relationship, it's acceptable for both to come to a mutual understanding.
No, you see, why you are saying that again, marriage, it is dominance. It may be a few examples would be there, but by and large, it is not. It is a union between two families rather than two persons. So you have all the freedom of choice, all the independence, all the financial freedom there in marriage also. Plus, one more thing I wanted to ask that, okay, you had told that, okay, there is a research which says that live-in relationship give freedom. Which research it is that, okay, may we have the details of the same?
Yes, you will have to, or can I share my website? I don't know if I can share my website for the research.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, do you have another question for me?
No, these are the two things. And one more thing I have to ask is that, again, you are saying that, again, marriage is giving social pressure. It's a very wrong notion. Marriage doesn't give a social pressure. Marriage is an institution which goes along with the society, because marriage is for uplifting the society.
There is always social pressure from people around who feel that they have the responsibility of explaining what happens in a marriage, whereas in living.
Okay, so now let's hear the negative speech, constructive speech from our second speaker, Moni Boss.
Can I start?
Yes, you may.
Yeah. Good evening, all. Let me start my argument with a vouch from our Christian wedding. I, the husband, take my wife to be my wedded husband, wife, to have and to hold from this day forward for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do us apart, according to the God's holy ordinance, and to I pledge thee my faith, pledge myself to you. Good evening, all. So this is what marriage is all about. When we are talking about marriage, it is not just the interaction between two people. It is a relationship between two families. What happens in living relation is that it gives importance to freedom of individuals and more inclined towards the physical needs. I mean, okay, sex. As and when required, you can change the partners. If one is not comfortable with others, you can always look for somebody else. Whereby marriage is an institution bestowed upon human being with a view to be responsible for contributing to the society and uplifting the state. Kids are to be born and brought up with a view to contribute to the society, and hence marriage plays a very important role in uplifting the society. As mentioned earlier by our leader, Mr. Murli Manohar, arranged marriage is not between two individuals, but with two families and their relatives, and thereby strengthening the concept of improving the relationship between individuals. And also, as human being is a social animal, each and everyone needs the support from others, which is missing in the living relationship. Living relationship are more inclined towards mating like animals. I'm sorry to say this. You feel attracted, you decide to live together, and once that attraction fades, you are in search for others. Then what is the difference between animals and humans? Arranged marriage gives importance to relations. There is a crystal clear definition between various relationships, which is divine and noble, unlike living relationship, like a mother, father, sister, brother, son, daughter. We don't have a sexual relationship with this because of the very institution called marriage. In both, there are problems and failures. The reasons for the same are many, which needs to be, in fact, again, analyzed psychologically. Many of the cases, sex-related, for which the society only to be blamed, as it is still a taboo, which needs to be changed and is changing with the new generation. If both have the guts to tell what they want, this matter can be sorted out. And in such problems, arranged marriage, you get the help from the support from your relatives, which can solve the problems to a great extent if they are properly intervened. Human being is supposed to be monogamy for one.
Thank you so much. I guess you've been muted. Thank you. Okay, now let's get ready for the cross-examination from our third affirmative speaker. That's Angelina Bijgrove.
Yes. Good
Yes,
evening.
You're audible.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening.
How are you doing, Toastmaster Money Boss?
I'm very much in a better shape as you are going to question.
Perfect. I have some questions. First of all, are you married?
Obviously, I crossed 50. Of course, I have a kid too. What about you?
No, unfortunately not yet, yes, but maybe in the future. And another question, I assume that being married, you have also your mother-in-law, right?
Yes.
Yes. And do you have some problems or some argues with her, or your relation with
Yes.
your mother-in-law
Yes.
is perfect?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you. So it's not perfect life with your parents-in-law, right?
Can you show me one relation which is perfect? No
Okay,
relations
thank
are
you. I got your answer. Thank you very much. Another question. Did you mention also during your speech about that people are social animals, right? Is it true?
Obviously, yes.
Yes.
True.
And my question is, don't you consider that we can also meet another people like friends? We can also have friends and another people, not only family, relatives?
Obviously, there can be platonic relationship, but again, live-in relationship is not platonic relationship. There is sex which is involved in that. And as I told you that again, in Christianity, you are two bodies, one mind. So you need to be loyal to your mate.
But as social
Which is
human
missing
beings,
in living.
animals, we also meet on other people, right? Only like
Obviously,
platonic relation.
There can be platonic relationship. I do have platonic relationship. In fact, I would like to have a platonic relationship with you too.
Okay, thank you very much. I got your answer. I have no questions.
Thank you.
All right, and let's get on with the constructive speech from our third affirmative speaker. Can you please unmute? Yes. You may start.
My dear audience, imagine the following situation. You met the love of your life. Everything is perfect. The compatibility between you is simply great. You understand each other perfectly. You have the same life philosophy and goals. But with the time, you notice that you are different and your partner is not the same person that you met. There are not the same goals, no the same life philosophy. You discover that you are completely different people who have nothing in common. We human beings do not live in vacuum. We change. Your partner changes. It is a part of our life. We meet other people. We have different life experiences. My dear audience, this is one of the reasons why we have so many divorces. And let me show you the picture of our world, because it seems that the negative team doesn't know it, doesn't have it, this picture. According to website WF Lawyers, every 13 seconds there is one divorce in United States of America. That equates to almost 14 divorces during my 3 minutes speech, and more than 554 divorces occurring during our typical romantic comedy movie. According to Statista, in 2020, the number of marriages registered in Russia decreased by nearly 180,000 compared to the previous year. Okay, but some of you, for example, Toastmaster Murali Manohar, can say, okay, but it's in the United States and in Russia and not here in this world. So, okay, we live in Kuwait. So as I don't live in Kuwait, I search. According to Saudi Gazette from August 2020, last year, statistics issued by the country legal documentation department, the month of July showed 818 divorces compared to 622 marriages, which means 4 divorces every 3 marriages. 1 year earlier, in 2019, according to Times Kuwait, 56% of marriages in Kuwait end up in divorce. And here the question appears, why people are divorcing? And I found some reasons. First of all, according to Statista, lack of commitment, 73%, argue too much, 56%, infidelity, 55%, domestic violence or abuse, 25%. My dear audience, this is the picture of the world that we live in, and talking about tradition or institution that made sense 100 years ago doesn't have sense anymore. And yes, in this new world, living.
Thank you so much. Now we have our third negative speaker, Binu Jacob. Are you ready for the cross-examination? Kindly unmute.
Yes.
Okay, you're good to go.
Yeah, my question to Angelina would be, just because humans change a lot and the number of divorces are very high, these are the main reasons that you pointed out. Just because of these reasons, are you saying that marriages are faulty?
I didn't say that marriages is faulty. I just say that the picture of our world is different. So we have also to adjust this considering this picture.
Okay.
And yes, relationship live-in relationships are better in that sense than marriages. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to draw an analogy here. Just because many accidents happen on the highway, does it mean we need to stop reaching our destination? Would you stop you're moving to your office or your house or your home just because there are accidents on the way.
No, I don't say about accidents, but I think that I also mentioned the reasons why the people are different during the time. So we don't speak about one accident. It doesn't make sense here, your question.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now we have our third speaker from the negative team, Binu Jacob, who will give his constructive speech. Over to you.
Good evening, Toastmasters and worthy opponents. I'm part of this debate to support my teammates in favor of marriages. In addition to the points that they made, which was very well made, I want to add this, that live-in relationships are an emotional drain in many times. The trust factor is mostly not there. And it also does not cover legal framework as per Mr. Murli had already mentioned in his speech. Yes, in marriages, we have a lot of support from our family and relatives. As they are supportive, we tend to go more deeper into the relationship, and our relationship in overall sense gets better. Yes, of course, there are many a times a lot of the diversions which take place in a general sense, but live-in relationships, what I see, are not supporting a proper emotional, in an emotional sense, it doesn't support two partners. The reason is that they have an emotional bonding with each other, but the legal bonding, which comes out of duties, does not happen in a live-in relationship. In 2019, the PEW research mentions this as that live-in relationships are way far lesser in terms of the fact that they do not have the emotional bonding that emotional bonding has as per a marriage have. Another point I want to mention here is that kids are not cared in many times in the case of live-in relationships. Whereas in marriages, what happens is that kids are cared for because there is a legal framework which is already put up in place in most of the countries. In that sense, kids are more hurt and it gets disastrous for them, and at times they can end up on streets. Also, the fact that women's rights are protected in a legal framework in marriages. This is also a fact which needs to be considered much. I want to quote one case which was very famous. It is a case which happened in 2005. It's called the Marvin versus Marvin, California, USA. It happened. The participants were of live-in relationship was a celebrity couple. But what happened is.
Okay, thank you so much. And now we are going to get ready for the cross-examination from the captain of the affirmative team. Kindly unmute. Yes.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Toastmaster Binu. I really loved your speech that you have given about your views on marriage and yours. But what is really hitting me is that why is your team, stating that marriage is easy, but is getting divorced so easy? Because you're saying that if the relationship is not working, you can get divorced. Is getting divorced so easy for you?
It is not.
Yeah, but then.
But that does not mean that the institution is failed. That's what my point is.
Okay, got your question. My another question is, if in the relationship you all say there should be a trust, and especially that only happens in marriage. But have you heard that people in marriage also don't be in trust most of the time? I mean, there's big stuff like wife is at home and husband is outside. Vice versa. don't you think this happens? And if the wife or someone keeps complaining, when will they accept this?
My answer to that point would be that the two people involved are the ones who have to make their life spicy or better. So it doesn't, it applies for both the live-in relationship as well as marriages, but it is both the people who are in the relationship who has to make it better. That is my point.
All right. Okay. Thank you. No further questions.
Thank you so much. Now we are going to have the final remarks and the summary. And just let me remind you that for the summary, no new arguments need be introduced. So let's get on with our captain from the affirmative team, Toastmaster Suhan Abdul Manaf. Are you ready with your summary?
Yes.
Okay. It's for 3 minutes timer.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Rahina. Well, as per today's topic, it was quite easy and simple to debate was living relationships are better than marriages. Yet we had been supporting more non-living relationship and marriage as well, but people are not being so satisfied about it. But moreover, my captain was saying that if you are married, then only you can go ahead and have a good life. And when there is society coming towards you all, then it is legal to be married. Otherwise, it is considered illegal if you are living in a relationship. And secondly, what I have been heard is that if there is a problem in relationship, then you can get divorced, as if getting a divorce is a very easy like one kind of a certificate, like you apply today and receive it within 24 hours. Well, and if it is a living relationship, this never goes. If people want to break up, they can break up easily by choice. There won't be family involved. But in marriage, this family involvement keeps on happening. So in order to avoid that, it's better to go in a living relationship. So that's what was my team, Patricia, was also trying to say. Even there is a freedom and choice where people can be in live-in relationship. There are so many advantages there. In marriages also can happen too, unless there is a love and faithfulness. If nothing is there, then again you are stuck. But in live-in relationship, you're not stuck at all. And thirdly, my third affirmative speaker, Patricia, she said she has given us a clear picture on how this marriage is happening versus living relationship all around the world. But people are just saying, okay, divorce is easy to get for it. So this is what my refutals are. But moreover, I would like to summarize saying that where there is a will, there is a way. Where there is love, there is an infinite bond. Marriage and living relationship are the choices that should be free from societal pressures. One may believe in the ideology of holy matrimony, but one should not be criticized for his or her decision to consider a living relationship. And we have a freedom of doing what is right and flexibility of owning a self-respect to one another to do more, be more, and grow more without any hindrances, such as having children, living a modest life, having a healthy lifestyle. Yet again, I strongly believe that sometimes people with no compatibility get married and find later that marriage was a wrong step. So we still want to remind you all that we live in that modern era where men and women don't please the society and get married. We have a choice.
Thank you so much. And now we will hear the final remarks and summary from the captain of the negative team, Nadata Nandina.
Thank you very much, moderator. Before I would like to give my summarize, I would like to thank all the participants for a healthy debate. And I really appreciate our debaters number 2 and 3 for coming out with the very good points. My only question is to everybody, are we getting married for divorce? I know getting a driving license in Kuwait is also difficult. So should we feel we should not try for a driving license at all? Married people, as I told you, have happier, healthier relationship than unmarried couples who live together, data shows. And live-in relationship people cannot go face society like normal married people. Married people are more likely to cite love and eventual desire to have children. If you have a traditional outlook towards relationship, marriage may make you feel more secure. And our people have very clearly said that commitment is a key difference between marriage and live-in relationship. So from the beginning, a live-in relationship starts suffering from the commitment issue. Finally, when you're contemplating the all-important marriage or live-in relationship decision, the societal and legal perceptions are crucial aspect to mull over. So I strongly feel, and as I told you very clearly, better health is a factor to consider in the marriage, and in the live-in relationship, that choice is not there. And believe me, freedom is there with all the married people also. Where there is a will, there is a way. Yes, even in marriage, there are people who are very happy. Give me one instance where people, you are only giving names of people who are having problem. I can tell you thousands of people for ages together have lived happily without any issues. So my strong point, and we all patronize that marriages are always better than a live-in relationship. In live-in relationship, people may say freedom and all those things, but as such, you cannot go out happily and give I live with this. You tell, you may say that, but the society, wherever you are, either in America or in Rus, where people have said, they cannot happily say that I am living in a relationship. They have a guilty conscience between themselves while they announce this. But married person like me and all others who are married can confidently say that we are married, we have our children, we have freedom. And believe me, there is a relationship in every factor, but overall marriages are better than live-in relationship. Over to you, our moderator.
Thank you so much. Wow, let us give all the team, all the participants a big round of applause. Such a controversial topic handled so beautifully. They did not fight over it, but they just gave their viewpoints. Wow, well done. That just reminds me, my 2 bits on this is like, since I am married, okay, and if I was in a live-in relationship, definitely the guy would ask, he would want me to be, spending my money on my stuff and maybe share the rent, and he would be doing his bit. Or maybe he would even take some of my money as a loan and not return it back. But here, in my husband, he supports, he will do everything, and I can use my money for shopping. See, that's the advantage of getting married also. Anyway, that's just my 2 bits.
Why you did not give this point to us earlier?
Okay, we've had a lovely debate today, and let's get on with let's launch the poll.
Yes. I think if DTM Wafa is ready, she can launch the poll. Suhan,
I have already made, it's already there.
The co-host can launch the poll.
Yes, it's there with me. I've got it. Do you want me to launch it, or do you want to do it, Wafa?
No, please launch it and stop it. I prepared it for you.
Yes, I saw that. Thank you. Okay, it's ready to launch. Let's vote for the best team first. In 1, 2, 3, please vote.
And I, as the president of LE Debaters, if you have not attempted not able to listen to all the speakers, please refrain from voting, because we are all Toastmasters and the guests. We would like to have the transparency, fair decision. Thank you very much.
We still have 4 persons who have not voted yet. Okay, now
Rohina, I will be sending personally to you, because I cannot vote, but I'll send you personally.
Okay, thank you. Me too. I mean, I can add my vote.
Yeah, please, please.
All right, thank you. Okay, fine. Amending the poll.
Our worthy opponents, you have a choice to vote for negative or for negative.
Excellent.
Okay. I'm going to be launching another poll for the best debater. So, kindly vote. Still have 75% participation. Okay, fine. That's good. 9 on 9. Thank you so much. I'm going to end this poll here.
Please ensure, TTM Rohena, that you received from our XCOM team also the role players.
Yes,
Thank you.
I will. I'll just check that out.
Thank you.
Till then, you will have to keep them busy till I check this out.
Yes. If you can end the poll, it's okay for me.
I will end this poll and let's have the best table topic speaker since we had table topics too. Let's.
But before that, all speakers were qualified.
Yeah, I would like to ask the timer. Were all speakers qualified? Timer. Did you make note of all the speakers?
Yeah, yes.
All of them were qualified. 2 to 3 minutes. No, 1 to 2 minutes. Sorry. It was 1 to 2.
Actually, N3, I had to mute him before completion of speech.
No, we are not talking about the debaters.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
I think the last speaker was not qualified.
Yes. Last was not qualified.
Exactly.
Yes.
The last was Rubinu Jacob.
Yes.
Was it? Yeah. So we'll just remove that. Okay, fine. I'm going to launch the poll for the best table topic speaker. Kindly vote for. Okay, this poll here now. Thank you so much. And till I get ready with the results, I would like to hand over to the Toastmaster of the day. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Please let us all give a round of applause. Wonderful Toastmasters, debaters, fellow members, guests, and distinguished Toastmasters. Wow. Wow. Amazing, isn't it? I thought you will fly the saucers, throw each other the tantrums. You will argue a lot. You will pick up some of the incidents about other life partners. Maybe you will ask Suhan as a captain, do you know your wife? Do you think everybody behaves like your wife? Do you think like that? But nothing has happened like that, isn't it? Such a smooth debate we had. That's called the debate. We don't raise the voice, we resolve the issues, we resolve the topic, living in relationship. Excellent, excellent. Kudos to one and all. This is what you say, up your game. Don't you agree with me that today you have done a great job by upping your game, moving forward, meticulously putting your concepts, ideas, logics together in summation of your speech? Isn't it a great experience? I'm sure each one of you have learned, especially me. I learned a lot from you, both affirmative, listening to affirmative team and negative team. Wonderfully done, excellently executed. This shows that your intense preparation and you planned very well, and your captain was determined to go to lead. And many of them stick to not only up your game to the theme, but also they were leading with confidence. Lead more, give more, grow more. Everybody is talking, and that is what I witnessed today, isn't it? And for me, I enjoyed listening to the captain, the way he nailed it today, the affirmative captain, Suhan, how the marriages are happening with refutals and rebuttals. And this is the way where there is a will, there is a way, and where there is a love, there is a relationship. And at the same time, I hear DTM Murali Manohar also nailed it so well about the better health, and commitment is all about. The issue is commitment. Wonderful. Excellent. And the Binu, where is Binu? Binu Jacob, if you're there, I noticed a very strong point from him. Make the life spicy. Oh my God. You're having the two people to better the relationship, isn't it? I like that. I like that, Binu. That was really good. And you talked about the emotional sense does not support two partners. Excellent. Excellent. And it's a great opportunity to learn from you. Whenever we learn and listen to you, we also get to understand about the relationship. Maybe it's a relationship, may not we have a good relationship, but we will enhance our relationship while listening to you. Patricia, from where did that research topic? Wow, I like the way you had given the start. The key point, it's a great learning for us, all the debaters. Did you notice Patricia said 67% marriages end up in Kuwait? Wow, hats off, great.
That
And
was
she mentioned,
Angelina, I guess.
That was
yes,
by Angelina.
Angelina,
Mm.
not sorry, Angelina. And 63% arguments and 25% domestic violence. Wow, that's what is all about, right? Facts, figures, statistics. Kudos, Angelina. You're growing up, but we want to have you as member. Please think about it. Suhan, thank you for
yes.
letting her join as the debater today. We learned a lot from her today. Thank you so much. And
She'll become a member and she'll be the captain of the next debate contest.
excellent. And I like the way she knocked the question, Poor fellow Moni, he was telling about the holy ordinance in sickness, in health, yet the rebuttals, Angelina, she said, are you married, Moni? I was shocked. He was even impacted and I would have been not expected such question. Isn't it, Moni? It was wonderful. It was wonderful rebuttals. I also hear Patricia. Yes, Moni.
No, I was expecting I should have said that I am not married so that I can I forget. Then only I made the mistake.
But you proposed to her.
Yeah, now how she knows that I am married.
Oh, wonderful question, actually. Yeah, one of the important key point here is I also heard, can you show me one relationship which is perfect? Actually, you nailed it, actually, Moni. Even Anadatta Murli Manohar, he also raised this question. That's very true. But yet, relationship does matter. Wonderfully explained to each other. Mother. And I see the Patricia also, she has given some statistics, but she failed to, integrate or bring us to the website or present us on time because overshot of time. But she had a very good topic she raised on the financial freedom. She raised on the topic like freedom from living in relationship, choice, independence, and human beings behave much better when they are in freedom. That's a good point, isn't it? How many of you agree? Please, can I have some thumbs up? Yes, all matters is the freedom and living relationship with mutual respect. Who doesn't want the respect? Everybody needs the respect. If you don't respect, we don't have a relationship mutually, whether we are in relationship or not. Excellent. Well done, Toastmaster Patricia. Who else? Did I miss anybody from here? Moni, Angelina, Murali, Patricia. And what should I say about the Suhan? He is a VP membership, VP education. The topic who chose the topic, Suhan? Can you explain to me?
Me.
Yes, it's
Me.
Murali,
Me and Suhan together.
Yes, Toastmaster Suhan together. Yes,
Actually, initially this topic came from Toastmaster Moni.
Really, yes, but both were amazing.
Moni. And then
Moni.
came to both of us.
Then
Moni,
we took it as a challenge and I said, you be the captain of that team, I will be the captain of this team.
Excellent. One of the amazing thing was, have you seen the embedding, they're integrating with each other, the way they coordinated without an argument? I really like. One thing, if I have to say that please switch on your videos. As a debater, it will enhance us and people get motivated. and we get to hear and relate to each other when we see your visuals. That's my only concern. And now, since our debate moderator is hinting me that she's arrived, Ditya and Rohena, are you ready with the results?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Thank you. Please,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, put yourself a round of applause for executing yourself. Very well presented. All are winners to me. And over to you, Ditya and Rohena Tanvir, our wonderful BPPR.
Thank you so
All
much.
yours.
Okay, so we're ready with the results, and it's quite a surprising. I mean, like the poll was so surprising for me too. I gave in my vote too, but even then I failed. I failed to make that team win, which I wanted to. Anyway, here coming with, let's speak about the best table topic speaker first. Any guesses?
Wafa.
Yes, Toastmaster.
Drum
Wafa.
rolls. Yes, we have a winner, and that winner is PTM Wafa Salman.
More than our winning, I love that topic going to her, that topic.
Okay, next coming to the
Wow,
best.
congratulations.
Congratulations, Wafa.
Congrats, Wafa.
Congratulations.
Coming now to the best debating team. Any guesses? Live-in relationship or marriages?
Anything is okay. Both are winners, actually.
I prefer both. I prefer both. Being married and also having a live-in relationship to enjoy. The grass is always green on the other side, right? Well, today the winner for the best debating team is the affirmative team.
Congratulations. You all deserve it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Perfect. Suhan, I really appreciate your efforts and the team, the way you led and the way you introduced your team and the way what they are going to address today. Excellent. Keep it up. Congratulations, team.
All goes to my team. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Now coming to the best debater. There's a twist here. Any guesses? Drum rolls. Okay, the best debater for today is awarded to DTM Murli Manohar.
Yay! Congratulations.
But wait.
We have a tie also.
A tie, yes. And the tie. Any guesses?
Angelina.
Angelina performing.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Well
So
done,
congratulations. And yes, these are the certificates we will share with you all on the group.
Yeah. And I'll forward.
I can't stop sharing. Why?
Escape.
My escape is not working now. Okay. You can remove me from the host to stop my sharing.
And Rohena, please,
Thank you so
as a first timer, DTM Sangeeta Adimol, we need to give an award.
Okay. I will create a certificate for her and definitely will.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And
Thank you.
also we have a timer who has done a job. A
First
good
time.
work
Yes.
for this time.
Very
And
good.
is a new member.
Yes, congratulations, Satvik. You have done a wonderful job, and I'm so
Yes,
proud of you.
excellent.
Thank
And
you.
as a
Thank
Satvik,
you so
timer-
much.
can you show yourself, please? We want to see
Yeah.
you.
Without
We
any
want to see
glitches,
your not six packs, but at least.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Hello.
Satvik.
Oh, hi.
Yay.
Hi.
Nice to see
He's
you.
Bikamandala's son. He's doing his engineering and very young and dynamic. Welcome to LE Debaters. You're a
Welcome.
you.
dynamic Toastmaster. Thank you.
We
So
want to see you
pleasure
all
to have you.
debating next time.
Yes.
We want to see Wafa. We want to see you.
Vikyat.
We need to see everyone
Vikyat.
debating.
Yeah.
Those who have not been debating, we need to get them into debate.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Actually, I would have not debated at all, but something told me I wanted to make Suhan debate and make him the captain. So I volunteered that I'll be the Suhan.
Actually, he was giving me the captaincy for the negative team. I said, no way you're doing it. I'm not doing it this time.
Very good. Nice. Thank you, Binu. Binu, I really appreciate you are first timer and you've done a great job. And Moni, very good, very good. I really appreciate.
Yeah,
And,
I would like to congratulate Binu also. Thank you.
Yeah.
And before Suhan, I would like to request DTM Rohena. Do you have the videos for us? Can you able to play the XCOM members' videos? If you
shall I play it?
Yeah, can you play? Because I have to look for it.
Because this is the right time opportunity, I think. So
I will. 1 minute.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you
And
so
Timer,
much. And
you're
I also
wonderful.
was.
Welcome. Yes, Rohena, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I also was a moderator for the first time, so I really enjoyed this role. And
excellent.
Thank you so much.
You
Very well
deserve a
done.
round of
Over to
applause, DTM Rohena. You really worked hard and meticulously. You planned, you released a poster. We are all grateful to you. Our sincere gratitude as from President and all on behalf of all the XCOM members, DTM Murali Manohar, Suhan, and Moni Bose, and Madam Wafa for supporting us. And DTM Sangeeta, you can enable your video too. Thank you, DTM Wafa. Madam Wafa, can we have some words of appreciation or motivation, please? As you've always been there and instrumental to us. Thank you. Over to you.
After you, President, whatever I will speak, I cannot. So if I want to thank the team, you are the person you and Morally are the people who know how to thank in a proper way. So from my side, I enjoyed the new bees, I enjoyed the new debaters, and I enjoyed the show. Keep it up, elite debaters. And back to you, President.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So kind of you. See, that is what the leadership is all about. We are member servant leaders, especially the role model is DTM Wafa Salman. She was a past district director, but she believes in the member service as a member servant leader. Thank you, ma'am. And I would like to open the Murali, if it is taking time, can we start can I go ahead or you're ready with the video?
I will just 1 minute.
Okay, fine. And I would like to ask Bhikkhu Mandala, Sridhar, can you open yourself and feel free? Okay. Okay, we have the video ready, I think. Yes.
Make it full screen, please.
I think we need to share audio as well, maybe.
Stop sharing and share the audio again.
Oh, you're not able to hear me?
Yeah, we cannot hear you.
Okay, just sabar.
We can hear you, but we cannot play the video.
No. 1 minute. Okay.
I want to go.
Okay.
Mr. Murali, it is not working, I think. We can hear the background of the noise from our own people. Patricia and all they're talking, but I think it is not working. It's okay. Perhaps we will ask our DTM Rohena, PR, VPPR. Will you be helpful to us?
I will try and put it again on the
please.
group.
Yeah, I think DTM Rohena, please give it a try. And meanwhile, while she's trying, I would like to hear from our young, energetic, and wow, refreshing our thoughts. We want to hear from our Bhikkhu Toastmaster. How old are you? Yes, Sridhar, please feel free yourself. Yes.
He is Sridhar's son.
Yeah, Bhikkhu Sridhar's son. Yes, Satvik.
Yeah, yes.
Satvik, yes. Please feel free and think that we are all one family. Open
Okay.
up. Yes.
I am 19 years old. After listening to these controversial discussion between affirmative and negative speakers, I guess it is not about the relationship between two people, but about their mentality and their maturity. I guess if they are able to handle the things between them and sort different matters between them, it is fine. Even if it is marriage or a live-in relationship, I guess it is about the people who are in relation.
Wow, wonderful. And did you enjoy the topic? I know that you are 19 years old. Did you? And how much satisfied with affirmative? Whom do you vote for actually? Why?
I voted for affirmative team because I think live-in relationship is less weight to be lifted. It's my view of a 19-year-old boy. It might change with my age, but for now, I guess it is better.
Okay, that's good.
President?
Your dad is online. He's hearing you.
It seems that the video has got a low voice. Let me try sharing it and see if it goes okay or not.
Hope he won't mind,
Please,
because
go ahead.
as I was saying, it was a choice.
Yes, ma'am. All yours. Thank you. Hi, welcome to the Elite Debaters. I am DTM Nachipalli Ramkumar, the president-elect. It's working. For Elite Debaters Toastmasters Club. Why did I join with Elite Debaters? What do you mean by debate? Is it just refutal, rebuttal, or argument? There should be a conscience behind logic, techniques, and I want to learn the techniques of debates to have my own civic and personal identity in my community and society. I want to be coherent. I want to communicate effectively based on the logic, techniques, research, and the quality of the content based on the reality checks. So I welcome you all to Elite Debaters to be part of debaters as members and also to learn, enhance, and lead. Because if we don't come together and learn together, and if we don't take the responsibility, who else will? That's why I came forward to learn, lead, and excel.
Hi, I'm Sangeeta from Malaysia. I'm a member of Elite Debaters Toastmasters Club. Why Elite Debaters, which is so far away from my country and not my district? It is because when I joined the webinars and seminars, I find it very interesting, very useful. I've learned a lot, and I feel amazed looking at the personalities that have a lot of knowledge and experience and a lot of things to share. So those skills will really help me not only in my debating skills, but also in my life. And what I've learned, yes, as I've mentioned just now, I've learned a lot. I've learned not only about these debating skills, about timing, about discipline, about how well organized they are, and the people, the personalities that I meet. Everyone is simply interesting and amazing. So why debating skills? Because I have been a debater when I was in school those days. I used to debate in Bahasa Malaysia, our national language, and also in English. And
After a long time, I'm getting an opportunity to debate again. So why not? It's because it's my passion and I enjoy doing it. Thank you.
Fellow Toastmasters and my dear friends around the world, do you like debating? Or you want to improve your debating skills? The Elite Debaters Toastmasters Club is a right place for you. We learn debating not by raising your voice, only by raising your arguments. If you want to improve these skills, I, Toastmaster Suhan Abdul Munaf, the Vice President of Education for Elite Debaters Toastmasters Club, would like to welcome you all with open arms. Looking forward to see you there.
This is your Murli Manohar. See, I'm part of this Elite Debaters basically because debate gives you an excellent skill of learning. It is not like a speech. It's not that you give out whatever you want to speak. Here you listen to what the other person speaks and then you contradict with valuable data so that you can authenticate what you want to say. Secondly, it is not like a normal speech. Debate gives you only few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes or maximum 3 minutes within which you have to organize your whatever you want to say and you have to inform the audience. So I really joined this debate club to be a better listener and to communicate better with valuable inputs, valuable information which we have to organize within a short period of time. It is more like a table topics, but related to the opponent speech and the point which we want to talk or against the resolution given. I request all of you also to join this debaters club. Thank you. Have a great day. This is your Annadatta Venkata Murli Manohar, DTM.
2015, I joined Elite Debaters, the very same year that I joined Toastmasters. Now, why do you think I would have joined debating club? Because I love to give reasonable arguments. I just didn't know how to put them properly and state them. But I learned how debating is actually done. And yet I'm learning. It's a phase, it's a learning curve. And yes, you improve. You can make assumptions, you can try to reason out, you can try to speculate. But then debating teaches you that what is right and what is wrong. There's always two sides to a coin, and Elite Debaters teaches you how to stay on your side of the grass actually. Join Elite Debaters. An amazing place to be with, an amazing place to learn with people.
Hello, dear members of the Elite Toastmasters. Good day. There is an English movie called Godfather. In that, the hero says something. He says that don't raise your voice.
The video seems to be stuck.
Maybe he's still talking muted.
Your argument. He also says confidence is silent, insecurities are loud. So I also don't want to get angry with anybody. Never make a threat. I want to reason with people. And that is the whole reason why I decided to join this elite club. whereby I will be able to learn how to reason with people, how to improve my argument. And I am sure with the wonderful people here, I will be able to achieve what I am looking for. Thanks for inviting me as a member of this club. Keep rocking.
Thank you. What an enthralling moments we had. Amazing videos. Thank you, VP Education. Thank you, VP PR, DTM Rohena, for your time, for your efforts, for your dedication and commitment to make everybody, to bring everybody and building this team, a strong team called XCOM team. Without you, we cannot move further. I hope everybody had a wonderful message, and we have to move ahead, not to win always. Sometimes we lose, but always remember, I'm the Toastmaster way. Up your game, wherever you are, whatever the little things you do, that's very important. And we are just, 4 minutes short. I would like to open for conversation if anybody wants to have their say. And please open up yourself, feel free to express your views. I would like to thank Patricia Fernandeza. Yes, Patricia, welcome to LE Debaters once again. Please.
Okay, thank you so much. It's been a privilege for me to debate. Once again, I felt better, bold, and bigger than the very first time. And I know I am learning. I must confess that I am married. And yes, I'm married. So hopefully I still have my marriage after this debate. But it was a great...
You are happily married with the live-in relationship.
Yes, and here's something to say as well about living.
Hello, everyone. I am so happy I have been in support of my wife over the issue of living relationships, because I am a military man and we've been married for so long, but every day I keep telling her we are in a new relationship. So I very much believe that marriage is part of a relationship. So without the relationship, you cannot have marriage. So thank you so much. I hope to join the club as well.
Welcome, sir. Thank
you. Welcome to our LA
Yes.
Debaters, and join us as our member, because you, in the very beginning day itself, you have given us a valid point.
I agree, and good to hear that you're from the military background, army background. I am from the paramilitary. Good to see you, sir, and wish you longevity and good health, and may your relationship last long and sustain long. May you live a happy, blissful life endeavors. And anybody else, please?
Angelina,
thank you.
Yes, I would like to just a quick comment. Yes, I would like to first of all thank you very much for the opportunity. As you know, I visited your club several times in the past, and I really love your club. I learned a lot. I also listened to YouTube channel. So really, I learned a lot, and I would like to only add, because here we also not only we learn about argumentation, how to construct a good argument, yes, to premises and so on, but only to change, to persuade other people, yeah, how to do this in a good way. Therefore, I have some little suggestion that we apply in our club, and it functions very well. So maybe in your case also it could function very well. It is to do the poll, what people think about the topic before the debate. Yes, okay, what is your opinion about this topic, and later after debate, so we can compare if we have this power of persuasion. So if somebody change opinion, and for example in our club we have for example, do you agree with this resolution, yes or no, and we add third option, I don't have opinion formed, like this, and later we can see.
Thank you.
I think it's good.
We got the point, Angelina. It's time up. We will officially conclude our LE Debaters meeting on time. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome